past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Cheers to being back and living the island life again. God, how much I miss this. I just enjoy myself so much better on an island. This is where I thrive. Anyways, we took a ferry over to Kuadang and we hiked up to viewpoint 3. I didn't feel like vlogging because I was sweating so much. So, yeah, I saved you for that. This is actually our second day in Kalipe. We are now in Kuadang, which I told you. We had a full day in Kalipe yesterday, but we were so tired, so we just spent the whole day at the beach. So I didn't film anything, but it's fine. It was good to have a day off. I'm now going to show you guys something horrific, so be prepared. Some of you may know I have a few phobias, one of them being band-aids. And as you guys know, if you watched my previous vlogs, I got a tattoo in Koh Tao. And when you get a tattoo, you have to wear a band-aid to cover up. So I have a band-aid on my back, and I did while I was tanning. And it's bad. It's bad. So, and I swear to God, I lack some pigments in my skin because I can't get tan. I've been in Thailand for like, how long now? Like 2 weeks maybe, or something. And I'm still pale as f. We actually got bullied on the taxi boat over here. There were some people from Canada that bullied us on the taxi boat over here. They were like, you guys are so pale, are you sure you're gonna be fine in the sun? Did you guys remember to put on sunscreen? And we were like, what the f is that like okay to say to someone? Or so as you may now understand, I can't get tan, but I managed to get some red, so that's probably gonna stay there for like a year or something. At least my tattoo's got a frame now, so it's gonna be first thing people see when they see my back, so nice. Today we are doing a snorkeling tour, but I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to film because we're in the water so much. I think Anniken's bringing her GoPro, so she's gonna film some clips from the snorkeling. We are going to 7 places in total. We've been to 2 so far. I managed to swim on my own. I also stayed on Anniken's back for a bit. As you guys know, I have thalassophobia and I'm scared of the ocean, so I'm really facing my fears on this trip, which is good. But everything's been good so far, so hopefully the rest is gonna be amazing. I'm sure it will be. We got some free lunch, but I don't know if this is vegetarian or not. So it looks like egg, but it could be chicken, so I'm not sure. But it's so boring to just eat rice and egg as well. I don't know what to do.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
I woke up to a 2nd-degree burn on my forehead and I can't even take the hat off. It hurts so bad. And I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I'm just straight up not having a good time. Anniken's out doing a fun dive today, so I'm alone exploring. And I don't know if I should do this anymore because I feel like I'm giving myself skin cancer by walking around. The sun is so strong. Like I can feel my whole body like burning as I'm walking. The responsible thing to do would be to stay inside in the shadow, but it's so boring. Like there's nothing to do inside. I have to stay inside my hostel bedroom or like the common area, but it's boring. I just have to be on my phone, which is annoying when I've spent money traveling. I want to explore, you know? Like the only place to be that's in the shadow outside is a cafe, and I've already been to a cafe for like 1.5 hours. And I'm tired, I want to do something, but I've tried exploring, I've walked around a bit. And it's just so bad, like I'm walking with my hands on my back because I'm walking towards the sun and the sun is like burning me up from the front. This might be TMI, but my caps is like stuck to my forehead now because of the blisters on my head. This is bad. I had to surrender and come back to the hostel because my whole body just hurts. I also have some blisters here and on my nose, but my forehead is definitely the worst. Like, should I do something about this? Like, should I call a doctor or something, or is this fine? I have no idea. I have no idea. Anyways, while I'm stuck here, I might as well give you guys a hostel tour. Let me check what it's called first. Sunshine Hostel, maybe? I have to check. Can't remember. We are staying at the Sangchang Hostel. It's almost on the walking street in Koh Lipe. Very convenient. The hostel in itself is actually nice. The only con is there's no AC. There's only like some... Hold on. Oh, it's dark in my bunk bed. We only have a fan in our beds, but there's no cold air. It's the same hot air as the whole room. So we also have a big fan. So when you're sleeping, you're gonna be sweating. That's like the only con. And the showers are in the same stalls as the toilets. So that's... depends how much you want to budget. I can't remember the exact price of this hostel, but it's pretty cheap, I believe. So if you're budgeting, this... it's definitely a good stay, I would say. We also have curtains, which always is nice. This is a 6-person dorm. Not too bad. I actually have no idea how many are staying in this room right now. I know me and Anniken and 2 more guys, maybe. We haven't really met anyone in a dorm yet, so I don't know. If you're backpacking solo, I don't think Koh Lipe might be the place for you, because it's mostly families here and like people in their 30s and 40s and up. So you might not find people your age to like hang out with. That's like the only con. The rest of the island is beautiful, so you should definitely come here if you plan to travel like down south. Now I'm just gonna stay in my bed and be bored for a few hours, which is amazing. Can't wait. So fun. It's actually New Year's today, so there's a New Year's Eve party tonight, which I'm going to. Can you tell how excited I am? Ah, great. I don't feel so good, if you can tell by now. I've also gotten a bit sick, which I always get when I'm traveling, and on top of that I have a 2nd-degree burn on my whole body and I don't feel so good. It looks so fucking ugly and I don't want to be seen in public like this. I just want to say a big apology to the people that bullied us on the longboat on the taxi over to Kuadang, that bullied us for being white and we're scared we're gonna get burnt in the sun. You were right, totally right. I'm sorry. This is so stupid, but I've had it on my bucket list for years. I got myself some fruit. Fuck, it fell out. I'm not a high maintenance girl, I can eat it. Fine. Okay, I know this sounds stupid, but let me have this, okay? It's been on my bucket list for years. I bought myself fruit from a fruit stand. I'm a simple girl. Small things make me happy. Life is good. Life is good. I don't even know if you can see me because I can see the screen. It's so bright. Anyways, I'm at North Point now. Anniken's out doing a fun dive again, of course. That's all she does. I think she's gonna be done soon. I got myself a Coke Zero for like 70 baht. It was so expensive. But this is a resort and a very popular point to like visit, so it's whatever. I've walked so much and I'm so sunburned, so I just want to sit down in the sun, of course. How stupid of me. But updates on the head or my forehead, it's worse. I actually got an aloe vera massage yesterday. We walked by a massage place and they looked at me and they were like, do you need like a sunburn massage? And I was like, sure, yes. Give me everything you have. And they did, and he did some stuff to my forehead and he managed to like rip open the, what's it called, the burnt, I don't know what it's called. So now I have some open wounds in my forehead and they hurt so bad. So I invested in a bucket hat because the caps that I wore 2 days ago, it hurt so much on my forehead because it was so tight. So I invested in a bucket hat because it sits looser, so it's working good. I'm getting a bad sunburn on my shoulders as well. I'm just a burnt lobster on this trip. I've accepted my fate. I'm a Norwegian. It's what I do. Anyways, it's now January 2nd. I didn't vlog on New Year's Eve or January 1st because we didn't do anything. But we went out on New Year's Eve, but it wasn't much to vlog. Could have filmed the fireworks, but it's boring. Overdone. I took myself on a breakfast date today as well, and I actually enjoy those. So I think I'm gonna do more of those when I get back home as well. We are in the rainforest in Lanta now, looking for a 1,000-year-old tree. I think this might be the tree, but we're not sure because there's no signs. So Anniken's decided to run up to see if there's something else up there. We went to the beach to rinse off the sweat after the hike up in the rainforest, and we took a dip in the ocean, and this man from this, I don't know what this is, honestly. It's like a resort maybe, or something. Anyways, this guy just invited us to his pool. So now we're in a pool. We had to shower off first. And he was like, the pool's open, girls. Now we're just chilling in a pool. Don't know where. We just drove here. Just enjoying life. That's all there is to it. Today, and now we have arrived in the Emerald Cave. I don't know if you can see from here. We have officially entered our last day in Thailand overall. It's our last day and I'm so sad. I don't want to go back home to school and work in the cold, dark, depressed Norway. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't think I can. I think I need to stay here. I think this is where I'm meant to be. But don't worry, because I'm very likely gonna take a year off and do some more backpacking around Southeast Asia and maybe some other continents and countries as well. We're gonna see. This trip just gave me some purpose. This is what I'm meant to do. And I know it's cheesy and I know every backpacker say this after the first trip. But it's so true. Like this is what I'm meant to do. Just be driving Ruth around. Ruth is the name of the bike we're renting. Anyways, I'm not even gonna say where Anniken is. We all know she's out diving, of course. What else is she gonna do? So I'm just exploring the island by myself. Well, I have Ruth, so we're making a good team. And Ruth, by the way, she's retired, or she's in a retirement home at least. She's holding on for dear life. Just gonna leave it at that. Well, you can't even see the number, it's so broken. I think this might be the number of like kilometers she's gone. Not sure. If it is, I'm surprised she's alive. Just us against the world. I don't really have a plan for the rest of the day. I'm just gonna drive around for a bit, see what's up, and then I think Anniken's done diving around 2 p.m. So maybe we're going to get something to eat together. Not sure. I was just driving on the road and I came across a cemetery by the sea. So weird, but at the same time so cool. It said on a sign that they wanted their souls to be close to the ocean, which I find so cute. I don't think I can stay here any longer because everyone that drives by just keeps beeping at my bike, because I don't think I'm not allowed to park where I did. It's on the side of the road, so I don't see any issue, but everyone just keeps beeping, so I guess I gotta go. Anyways, cool place. I was just strolling down Old Town and I came across this amazing hidden gem. I don't even know what this is. I think it's a restaurant. Further down, maybe. Wow. Excuse how I look. I look red and sweaty. Anyways, I just walked through Old Town. Again, I've been here before, but I wanted to get some more like souvenirs, stuff. My sister also turned 18 while I'm traveling, so I wanted to get her some presents, of course. I actually got my whole family something. I walked in a shop and I saw some chopsticks, and it said that you can like paint on names for free, and I was like, yeah. I got our names painted onto these chopsticks for everyone in the family, so that's so cool. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm gonna do now, because I've been walking through Old Town and it's just too warm. Like, I'm sweating, I'm drenched in sweat. And it's just so hot everywhere, and the AC in our hostel isn't working, so I have no place to escape. As you guys know, I've been driving around with a moped, and not only do I just not have an international driver's license, I didn't even bring my Norwegian one. So like, I'm just raw dogging this shit so bad. If I get caught, I have no way to prove that I'm able to drive or legally allowed to drive. I mean, I'm not, but you know. So I'm probably just gonna have to pay a fine, hopefully. This country is so chill, so I think it's gonna be fine. So far we've had no problems with anything, so I think it's gonna be fine, hopefully.